In the age of the transfer portal and NIL, it's pretty interesting to note that most of the good teams in college basketball this year are mostly reliant on returning players. This graph shows how much all of the top teams play guys who were on their roster last year compared to new players from the transfer portal or from high school. The orange bar shows how much production you get from returners, and the blue bar shows how much production you get from new players. 16 out of the top 20 teams this year are more reliant on returning players, and this is the blueprint we've seen recently from teams who've won the national championship, especially UConn the last 2 years. You want to keep reliable pieces from your team last year and then get a couple new players to raise your talent level. Duke is obviously the exception to this rule, but no one can argue that they have the most talented team in the country because of their freshmen, so it's not a surprise that they're doing so well. But look at Houston, Auburn, Florida, Alabama, Iowa State, Tennessee, Gonzaga, Michigan State, Wisconsin. All of these teams get more production out of returning players than they do new players. This illustrates why what Pat Kelsey is doing at Louisville and what Mark Pope is doing at Kentucky is impressive. These new coaches had to recruit an entirely new roster, and they are still really good this year. That's pretty hard to do.